Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 30 of Wrestling News and Brews. Jay Esco, I think you might be on mute real quick, so I can't hear you real quick, brother, but... It's still...
I think I'm getting it.
Yep, you're good right there. Oh, shit, one more time. You came off again. You could just keep coming. Let me...
Damn.
This there you go.
All right,
I got you, brother. You're good.
Okay, all right.
You're good. Hey, well, once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to 3030, episode 30 of Wrestling News and Brews. 30 episodes in. My name is Zeus Juice, and right next to me is the greatest co-host of professional wrestling podcasting, Jay Esco, motherfucking Maine. What's up, Jay Esco?
Jay Esco, Maine. My brother Zeus Juice.
Yes,
It's number 30. It's gonna be a special one for sure, folks.
Oh shit. 30.
Okay, I can hear myself. Okay, we good.
Yep, you're good. I hear you loud and clear, brother. Yes, sir.
Shout outs to Wrestling News and Brews number 30, and we gotta start it off with a bang. So I'm gonna get some of this tequila here. Get the little tequila going.
Good, dude. Yes, sir.
Take a shot.
Ooh, give me 1 second.
Take a shot over here. All right, so we got a full shot right there. Tequila.
There you go, brother.
Straight from Mexico. Let's go.
This is a gin from the Philippines.
Oh, hell yeah. Let's go. Say number 30, man. Shout outs, bro, to number 30, honestly.
Hey, salute.
Ooh, that's good.
Good.
Also, crack it open for number 30. Big props to number 30, man. Get this far. Cheers, man.
Cheers.
Dirty 30. That's fucking good. So let's start it off with this past week, Monday Night Raw.
Yes, sir. So we start off with Monday Night Raw. We had opening up the show of last week on the 7th of August. We had Chad Gable going over on Tommaso Ciampa, Matt Riddle, and Ricochet in a fatal four-way match, which absolutely solidified Chad Gable as the top technical wrestler in WWE right now. There's no way. I mean, obviously, you know, he's in the ring with a bunch of studs and Ricochet, Matt Riddle, and Tommaso Ciampa. But man, there was a spot during that match, JSCO, where they were all in the corner. You had Ricochet, Tommaso Ciampa, and Matt Riddle on the turnbuckle, and Chad Gable comes in for the super German suplex, taking all three of them out.
That was like never been done before, never been seen before.
Never been seen before,
three German suplexes at once.
We talk about
awesome, bro.
Man, you know, we talk about guys who are so gifted in the ring, and we always talk about the best technical wrestlers on this show, and we always praise Chad Gable because it, without a doubt, it's a fact that Chad Gable is the best technical wrestler. I'd say arguably in wrestling today. Yeah. There's guys that can compete against that. You know, you've got Zack Sabre Jr. in New Japan. You've got Bryan Danielson in AEW, but Chad Gable is awesome. What are your thoughts on Chad Gable?
Yeah, bro. And for him to get over, especially like, you know, in NXT, he was doing his own thing too. Right. You know, he was doing the whole Gable thing. And like this guy was always trying to get himself over. I'll say one thing that, you know, I kind of hated him big time, honestly, when they did the whole Shorty G thing. And
Shorty G.
Bro, from that shit to now, it's just like, bro, there's no comparison, man. And I always said, this is the way I wanted Chad Gable to be presented. You know, smart, you know, same thing with Kurt Angle, like the same humor, the same style. Like that's what I expected Chad Gable to be, and to see him now and to see him blossom and to get himself over like this, bro. And then even WWE wanted to split him and Otis, and it's badass that Chad Gable wanted to stay with Otis. So man, this this guy is fucking to me, he's over big time.
He's over big time, man. Like we said, after the American Alpha debacle happened, where Jason Jordan was drafted to Raw as Kurt Angle's illegitimate son, and Gable was kind of left in the winds to kind of just, you know, fly in his own direction. And he tried everything to get over, right? He tried the Shorty G. He tried so many other things, but fuck, man. After American Alpha dismantled because of, Jason Jordan obviously being medically retired from professional wrestling, Chad Gable was out there. All he knew was tag team wrestling. He wasn't brought
Yeah,
in.
and that's why I thought he was gonna be his career, but even with this whole tag team wrestling, still with Otis, he's still having single matches, and
Yes.
WWE is really pushing this guy. So I mean,
Hey,
rightfully so. This guy's really good.
the best technical wrestler in wrestling, and you heard it here first, folks. Like, we talk about it every week, that man is definitely the best technical wrestler in
But
WWE.
yeah, for sure.
Fuck. We move on. We had Shinsuke Nakamura going over Bronson Reed in a match where it technically, like, we don't know where they're placing Shinsuke on the card right now. I know they wanna build Bronson Reed because obviously he was a Triple H guy in NXT Black and Gold, but they're putting all these packages out for Bronson Reed, all these video packages, all these vignettes of him being an indestructible force. But then again, you've got Shinsuke Nakamura, who you've also repackaged in a sense to bringing back his NXT character and whatnot, and it's so different. It's hard when you're trying to push two guys and you put them in a match together. Who goes over, right? But obviously they over.
Yeah, and then to see these matches, like, they're repetitive sometimes. Like, they'll go
Yeah.
on for like 2 weeks straight, 3 weeks straight, or they'll do it here and there. But from the streak right now, I think Shinsuke has 2-1 over him or something like that. Or
Yeah.
maybe it could be 2-2. I'm not too sure, but I know that Shinsuke has the most wins over him. And
Yeah.
to see this of this year, I'm kind of counting. You know what I mean? Because they've been putting on a lot of repetitive matches. Don't even get me started with Finn Balor versus Cody, but we'll get that the next week for that Raw.
Yep.
But yeah, that's how I feel with that, and it's just I don't really know what to say. I mean, it's pretty cool, to see that matchup, but at the same time,
Yep.
it's not the best. And you do put matches like that are repetitive. Why not go all out on one of them? Why not make it a classic? Why is that? That's the cool thing that we're seeing though. Like, we've been seeing these matches, like the same matches, and then you'll see why. You'll understand why. Something happens, little disqualification, or some bullshit happens, or it might be a banger. You never know. It's just,
Yeah.
I've been seeing that a lot by on Raw. So I had to bring that one up.
Who? Quick question: who is Hugo?
I don't know, but it looks like he's using your picture right there.
Who the fuck is that?
I don't know, bro, but we got a fanboy
Hey,
over here.
cheers.
That's a Hugo.
Cheers, brother. Cheers. I don't know who the fuck this guy is, but hey, by all means, man. Who the fuck?
Shit.
Hey,
Fucking Hugo,
cheers, my
dude.
man. But you know what? Hey, going on to the night, we also had a returning healthy New Day coming in to take on the Viking Raiders. We have Kofi Kingston coming back from injury. Same
Right.
thing with Xavier Woods coming back from it, man. And we got shaved Xavier Woods. You're doing a good job, Poppy. Hey,
Fucking shit.
holy shit! All right, hey, appreciate you, man. Thank you, whoever you are, Hugo. You're welcome. But hey, New Day doesn't look. It looks like they haven't missed a fucking step.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're missing the immovable force in their faction, which is Big E. But man,
And we heard the news that came out, right?
right? Yep, he's indefinitely retired, or that he's being. The thing is, this crazy thing about Big E, right? Is their cheers, Stan Marsh, is that it's more of they're more of advising him not to wrestle ever again.
Yeah.
They're not telling him he's not allowed to. That's the thing that I'm thinking. Like, they're not telling him, hey,
Also,
you cannot wrestle.
he had commented saying that he wants to live a normal life. So they're bringing up the commentary that he's going to get on commentary or something like that.
I feel like, yeah, he deserves a role in that company, that because when he was medically retired, bro, he was on top of the entire company. I mean, he had just lost the WWE championship, after, but maybe like a few months afterwards. But at the time, bro, he was a notable name in WWE, bro. He was one of the faces of the Thunderdome era. You know what I mean? Like, fuck, he deserves some kind of repercussion from it. And maybe commentary's away, and like it seems like WWE kind of does that a lot when they
I
feel
mean,
like
you never know. He'll probably get a match in or something like that, but I don't know about commentary. I mean, he could work himself up to that, but it would be cool to see him as like those people in the NFL that retire. They're kind of like a veteran, and they'll talk for NFL or their team or whatever happens. I
like
could
the
see Big E
analyst.
doing that for WWE, like an ambassador, or like
Something
that would be
something along
pretty
those
fucking
lines. I mean, look at guys like Jason Jordan, right? Medically retired because
Oh
of a
yeah,
neck
there you
injury.
go. There
Now
you
he's
go.
working
Exactly.
as a backstage producer. There's so many roles for him to go ahead and pursue. You look at
And help the company out too. That helps the company big time.
You've got what's his name? The primetime players, the guy that tripped under the ring. What the fuck is his name? I keep forgetting.
Yeah, you made me forget about his name right now. Titus O'Neil.
With Titus
O'Neil,
O'Neil, right? You got Titus O'Neil, who's I don't know if he's physically able to wrestle anymore, but he's in a position where he's an ambassador for WWE, a global ambassador, right? Just going around the world, helping elevate the company in different countries who are kind of not really exposed to WWE. So there's so many roles that he could fulfill. Give Big E something of that nature, man. Give him maybe a color commentator. Maybe give him a position where he's maybe training guys in the PC and a weightlifting, or maybe he's I don't know. Like
I
he's
think
an
I think the commentary thing comes, but within time. You don't want to just rush that guy in there because
dude.
Because
some guys got it, some guys don't. When they put Samoa Joe, when they put Samoa Joe at commentary during the time of the Thunderdome era, he was naturally
But
fit.
you know what? Now thinking in my head right now, I mean that would be pretty tight because I could hear him with a deep voice and saying what it like hearing it like in my head. I'm just like, okay, yeah, he would sound pretty badass on the mic.
It's kind of Hugo said it's kind of sad that WWE's top guys are all in their 40s. We need some fresh meat. I agree, but then again, I disagree at the same. No, you know what? I do agree. You've got Cody who's pushing 40. You've got Roman who I don't know how old is Roman. Do you know off the top of your head?
Roman's like 34, 35. I know he's younger than Seth. Seth's 37, right? 36. Yep.
But they're not wrong though. They're not wrong. It is kind of sad to see a lot of WWE's like 40s, talent is old.
Like pushing.
AJ Styles, the OC.
At the same time, I feel good about it because it's just like you have such of legitimacy between all these guys, like where it's just like they're never gonna fuck up really because they're pros. They've been doing this like LA Knight. This guy's been doing it for fucking years.
For years, he's in his 40s.
Remember what he was telling Miz or somebody? What happened to your other 20 years or whatever? I thought that was funny because he literally was wrestling for 20 years. So to see him in WWE is just perfect because you could put the world title on any of these fucking guys.
Any of them,
they're trustworthy, they're mature, they're ready.
It's
just a shame. It's just a shame right now because of Roman. That's it. I mean, you can't. There's no way of those titles going anywhere.
Yep, and the shittier thing about that, bro, is that Roman, there's nobody on that caliber to take the fucking title from Roman. Not a single person.
Nobody.
You can't go to AEW either and have someone come over and pull this title off of him. No matter what anyone says.
That's right. Hey, real quick, Goose, man. Cheers to 30.
Cheers to 30, baby. No matter what anyone says, bro, there's no one in the world right now, not in New Japan, not in AEW, Impact, Ring of Honor, Pro Wrestling Guerrilla, no one across the planet that could take this. King Resco.
Hello. Cheers to number 30, boss. Little shout out.
Baby.
King Resco, looking like you're doing a shot.
King Resco.
About to join us. Let's get in there.
Happy 30-30, my brother.
Happy 30, boys. Had to come up on here and just take a little shot for y'all.
Hey, same for you, brother.
Oh, yeah, salud.
Salud.
Happy 30, boys.
Happy 30. You know what, Resco? Once you're in this live, you can't leave, brother.
Yeah, for sure, man.
You're welcome, man. We're talking about right now Right now, we're getting into. I like this. I like this camera angle.
Oh, you like that one?
It's dope. But you know what? Hey, King Resco, now that you're in, we're actually talking about the legitimacy of the 40-year-olds and above. He's got Roman is 37, Gable is 38, Knight is 40.
Shit.
It's crazy because you've got
You know what the
top
cool thing
stars.
is that Gunther is fucking 35, right? So that's cool.
Yep. Gunther, that's my boy Mikey in the back, man.
Shout out to Mikesters.
Yes, sir. But you know what? You're absolutely right, bro. Like the top stars and Gunther's 35. But then you look at NXT and you see the rising talent from NXT right now. They're still young, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
they went young. Big
Gunther!
Man, it's just like they need some ratings too. So I missed the point where they had guys from other places were showing up on the weekly. Like honestly, they're always debuting somebody big, from Ring of Honor to all this. But at the same time, all those guys are in AEW. So that's why we haven't seen anybody come in WWE except for who they just picked up recently. They picked up
Brian Pillman.
Brian Pillman Jr.
Yeah,
Man, that's a big one right
that's
there.
a big get, man.
That's
No matter
the
what.
Hangman if you think about it, because he looks the same as Hangman. Like he could be better.
Yeah, I think so too. And plus, he's got when you talk about guys like Brian Pillman Jr., bro, you're talking about a guy who's got that story behind him. His dad was a loose cannon.
Yeah.
You know,
Man,
his dad is.
reminds me of a Cody kind of thing.
It's kind of a Cody situation. You know, it's his dad was a big star in the 90s, and not just any big star, bro. My man he was a part of the Hollywood Blondes in WCW with Steve Austin.
With Steve
And
Austin.
then he comes to WWE. He had that huge angle where he had a gun in his house.
They had a gun for the first time in wrestling history. There was a gun, or WWE history, whatever, had a gun on TV, bro. That's how big the storyline was with Stone Cold. And then, I didn't know about it. I was a kid watching this shit. I didn't know what the hell was going on. But yeah, it leads up to them wrestling as the Hollywood Blondes. And,
the Hollywood Blondes.
It's crazy that how they used that on Raw, and it was badass, bro. It was must watch TV at that time.
Brian Pillman Jr. was in the house at the time. Like he's vocally expressed his frustration.
Crazy too, like, bro. Damn.
He said like they came, they fucked up his house, and they never repaired it. So even like after that, like while he was in AEW, he had nothing but bad shit to say about WWE. And now we fast forward to 3. Tony Khan lets his contract expire, and where does he go? Right to where his daddy left off.
Yep. That's right. Yeah.
But one thing I wanted to also talk about, speaking of Monday Night Raw, we're going to close out Monday. LA Knight was featured on both Monday Night Raw and Friday Night SmackDown.
LA Knight on Raw.
Shit.
You know, at the photo shoot, I already knew he was gonna come out, so the Miz, made it obvious, talking all this shit. I gotta say, man, the Miz, say what you want about the guy, but that guy can always drop a promo. And as serious as he is, he probably learned that from Randy, but all the seriousness that he has on just a little fucking thing, and then he always has to tell everybody how good he is and everything, and like he like just his promo was really good, man. And having LA Knight too with them, I feel like LA Knight stumbled a little bit on his words, and you could tell that he was feeling that pressure. I don't know if you could, but I could.
I could too. I honestly, if I had to give a dub to the person of the promo during that promo, I'd give it to Miz, man. Miz.
No, he did, of course, 100%. And I will say that because, like, I already know that pressure was going to get him eventually. Everybody was already talking about it, and it makes sense because he was in front of all these fucking people in SummerSlam, and then to have his moment and actually win it, he probably thinks that it's just like he has to do so much more, and I guess it was overwhelming for him. But that promo he did on Raw with The Undertaker, I gotta say, it just seemed like he didn't give a fuck about nothing in that band promo. I want to see that LA Knight every fucking time.
Yep.
So hopefully he doesn't get caught up on the limelight. But
I don't think he will. I mean, I think he's at that age, right? Like Hugo had said, Knight is 40 years old. He's been through the ropes. He's been through the WWE developmental system already. He's been through NWA, Impact. He's been around to know like the pros and cons of being that guy. Like we're talking about, like the getting caught up in the limelight. He's probably seen all that shit. And now that he's getting his actual shot at being one of the top guys in the top promotion in the world, I'm hoping. I think he does have the maturity enough to know that, hey, let's not fuck this up. Let's go ahead and just strike all the irons hot and just make the best of this full.
That's right. That's
full advantage of this, right? So
yeah,
hoping that's what happens.
Yeah. That Kinshasa on Seth was so fucking predictable, man. That they're hyping it up back in the backstage and this and that. And they won the match. But that was nice, bro. When
hey man,
Shinsuke landed that Kinshasa. And
that man deserves his world title.
It's just confusing right now too, because at the beginning of Raw, Cody Rhodes was talking about how Brock Lesnar acknowledged him and all this stuff. I like how all this stuff is, going full circle with it. But Cody and Rollins, they had something going on. Now you got Shinsuke in the mix. What's gonna happen for Payback? Is this gonna be a triple threat? What's gonna happen? Yep. I don't know. It's all over the place right now, but this like today on Raw, they're just talking about that it's gonna probably Shinsuke, Cody. Yeah, it's gonna be on a Raw. It's not gonna be on a pay-per-view. So there you go. And I'm pretty sure it's gonna land with Finn Balor versus Seth. I just feel it's not over yet. Like there's something's happening, bro. Like I don't think it's over yet with Finn and Seth.
Oh, Finn and Seth. Yeah, I don't think so either. I really want to see, Uncle Finn fucking take that world title. He deserves it.
It's looking like it, especially with JD McDonough and all this shit going on right now. It's getting there, bro.
Man, fuck JD McDonough and fuck Javi, Big Body Javi. And fuck Big Body Javi too, man.
Hey, but anyways, Big Body Javi, man, this guy's trash.
Big Body Holly.
He got a big body for real. That's all he has.
Monday Night Raw overall was a great show. Let's hop on to the next night, Tuesday night. We had NXT. And man, dude, fucking NXT this week was actually pretty fucking good from what I remember, dude. We had
we started off with Ali versus Axiom. And
Ali taking almost exposing Axiom's fucking identity as a kid, bro. What the fuck?
Oh, I like that. I'm liking that, bro.
I like it, man.
It's just I could see Axiom already on the main roster because that guy is so good on the fucking mic, bro. And eventually they're gonna take him off the mask because the dude don't look ugly. I'm not, I you know what I mean?
Hey, man.
Yeah, no homo, bro. But
no homo.
You don't need that mask.
It ain't gay if you say no homo.
But I know some people that do need that damn mask. I'll let you know who.
Yeah, fucking what's his name? What the fuck is his name? Who needs it? What the Von Wagner, bro? Nah, it's fucked up. Nah, hey, you're fucked
right
up,
on, bro. Dead on, bro. Honestly, that guy deserves a mask. Give him a fucking Jason mask. Give him something crazy, man. Like a fucking like a psychotic fucking guy or something. Just put that mask on him. He deserves it.
He deserves it.
There you go, man. That's what I'm saying, man. That's why I love fucking this whole fucking wrestling news and brews. The host right now, who's Juice with the most. This guy, man, every time you
go with the bar,
whatever I'm talking about, or I'm predicting, you always fucking say it, bro. And vice versa. Dude. It's been like that. So
let me talk to you.
Let me talk to you.
If I don't know, if it wasn't for that WrestleMania that I went to, I don't think you know what I mean. I would have we would have been fucking making this damn fucking podcast.
I'm still jealous. I'll never get over the fact that this man right here went to WrestleMania 38
with the returning Cody Rhodes.
Oh man, dude.
Honestly, because I just felt like that's when you were on the comments and then you started hitting me up on the DMs, and man, that's cool that we set this thing up, bro. Shit, honestly.
And now we 30 episodes in, so you know what I mean.
It's fucking cool, man. So shout outs to that for honestly. Like, what was it last November? That's crazy.
Summer Survivor Series 2022, my man.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. So a lot of fucking
But
great
you know what?
memories. And
You know what, dude?
keep rolling.
I'll never forget. I'll never forget watching this guy start, because there's only 2 WrestleMania moments I wish that I was there live, like in my entire life. That would be Rock Hogan WrestleMania 18 and Cody's return in 2020 2021. No, 2022. My fault.
22.
This guy was there, man. Fuck that.
I was there on that one. And not only that, I will say, because this is, man, I'm like, honestly, bro.
Was Briscoe there too?
And Shawn Michaels, WrestleMania 25, my favorite match ever of all time, and I went there too, and I was on the floor. So I wish my phone was as good as it is now. Like, bro, back in the
shit, bro, I should have gone.
But man, watching that shit live, I couldn't even see the ring when Shawn Michaels kicked out of the first tombstone. I couldn't see the ring anymore. Everybody had jumped up like a fucking college game, bro. Everybody. I could see a sea of fucking 70,000 people in the Reliance Stadium in Houston, Texas. Bro, everybody jumped up when Shawn Michaels kicked out of the first tombstone. Watch that, and I blame WWE. I know they have better footage on it, but they fucking just showed one part. Like, it looks stupid, man. If Triple H was in charge, he would have showed everybody up. It was that crazy, man. It was so loud, and people will not talk about it because they weren't there. But I could talk about it right now. It was the loudest thing I've ever heard in my life. As soon as Shawn Michaels kicked out of the first tombstone, it was crazy, man. Because it did look believable. It did look like the match was over, and to see that live, man, bro, that's why I'm still a fucking wrestling fan. Because I even bought the damn shirt. They barely made it a couple years ago, and I bought it just because that match for real is my favorite match of all time. Had to say it, King. Shawn versus Undertaker.
Shout outs, but yeah, I didn't go that time, but I should have when Cody came out. I had a chance, but you know,
that feeling was crazy because you're just thinking it could be anybody, but a lot of people didn't pop. I was the only fucking idiot that fucking went like, oh, I still have that footage. It says wrestling is whatever, right? In the beginning, no one said nothing. No one cheered or anything. I was the only one, like an idiot, fucking cheering that shit because I know.
Yeah, because you heard it
so many
past,
times.
In the past times,
AEW or TNA.
Man, that's a good thing that you have that one because I remember when you showed me.
Yeah, it was the first one. I'm pretty sure I was the only one in that whole stadium that knew it was Cody from the beginning of that intro. But man, that shit definitely, it just felt different. It was like, oh shit, I'm really here. You know, when you remember, King, when we watch these pay-per-views, and then we're like, man, that city's lucky to get that moment or get whatever, right? And I like when that happened, I was just like, man, it was that moment for me. Like, I could have been
watching you got that first pop of Cody coming back.
Yeah, but to see that, like, you know what I mean? Like, at the moment, it's just, I don't know how to describe it. That shit was badass. And then that you guys were
well, like you said, because you recorded it, you recorded the moment. That you're like, oh, and nobody even knew who it was. But not only you, it was a lot of people that didn't they don't watch indie wrestling or AEW at the point when he was coming out with that song.
It was about the theme. So
sorry, man, I had to use the bathroom real quick.
Oh no, you're good.
But what was that about indie wrestling, brother?
We're just talking about the whole fucking Cody Rhodes.
That theme song.
Kingdom. Oh man, dude.
Yeah, no one knew, bro, that it was him at first until they heard the because I was telling King I was the only one that popped crazy. That I was telling I felt like a fucking idiot when I was the only one that popped, and everybody was like, "What the fuck?"
They're like, well, the ones who didn't
bro.
pop, you know that they don't fucking watch wrestling.
Yeah,
They don't watch wrestling.
Well, basically, the whole
Yeah, that's what I was telling
thing.
Jasco. Like, there's a couple of people that said, "Oh, the same thing too," but it's just the people that don't really watch anything other than WWE.
Right.
They don't know what's happening for real.
If you watch like AEW or Impact or wherever that Cody went, once he heard the first boom, boom, I was like, oh, no fucking way. Woo! Bro, the moment I heard Cody's...
But I'm glad Jasco caught that for sure.
Oh, you
That
got
was
the
cool,
video?
Jasco.
Yeah,
Hey, text it to me. I want to see it, dude.
Yeah, that's why I'm actually looking for it because
Send it to me, bro.
that shit is funny. But yeah, well, let's move on to hold on. I think we have a couple more moments here.
No, quick. When the night that Cody, that WrestleMania night 1, so I was supposed to go to work at 11 p.m. right, and Cody and Seth didn't go on till like maybe like 10:30. I was late to work, and I fucking took a nice fucking reprimand on my fucking record for that shit. I needed to see Cody fucking Rhodes debut in WWE, bro. And I was
well, hey, like it was kind of predictable, but at the same time, I wanted to see if it was Cody fucking really joining up WWE back again. Because I watched that documentary, and man, that's a great fucking documentary of Cody. Shout out to him. I'm glad that he's still doing it for the right company. Fuck AEW.
Yeah, for real. One thing about NXT real quick, I gotta bring up till we get into Dominic versus Dragon Lee. I was gonna say Trick what was I gonna say? Williams? Did I say it right? Yeah, Trick Williams. I thought I fucked up. Trick Williams, roasting everybody backstage. He's all like, something about help or whatever. He's all like, what did he say? Something that he ate 5 burgers or some shit like that. Oh my god, man. That guy, he has it, bro. I'm telling you, that's gonna be WWE's new star, Trick Williams, bro. Honestly, like, I just feel he has the whole package, bro. And this guy can talk shit. He's as good as the best of them. I'm trying to name some names.
Shout out to Randy Orton.
Like Enzo, Enzo that could fucking back it up.
Shout out to Randy Orton, man. I'm hoping he comes out soon. Even the Fiend.
Well, why are you muted, dog?
Time?
Yeah, you've been muted the whole time.
Oh shit! Oh my god, I'm sorry.
Yeah, because I was saying what I was saying about Trick Williams, and I'm like, yeah, I can't hear shit. I just can hear King, and then I'm looking at you, and then I see the fucking mic slide.
My bad.
But
you know what?
You must be high right now. I mean, you must be throwed right now.
A little bit. A couple shots in, I'm like 4 or 5 beers deep. I have to prep for this fucking podcast. Right, this is 30-30, baby.
Hey, should we take another shot? Shit. Let me pour mine real quick.
Shit, Wibby. Shout out to Brother Oos.
Hey, shout out to Brother King Resco, man.
Hold on, I gotta pour this one up.
I had to stop for the 30, brother.
You know what I mean? Hey, you was there from number 1. You gotta be here for number 30, bro.
For the 30-30, bro. Shout out to Wrestling News and Brews, folks.
Mind you,
I'm
sorry this wasn't on Saturday, but my dumb ass wanted to drink Everclear Saturday night, and I almost died. So never again am I
brother. I hope that everything's all right with you, man. Don't drink Everclear ever again.
I'm good. Like, no,
I learned my lesson, bro. When I was 16, drinking that shit, bro.
Dude, my fiance was like, you know what? I'm tired of everyone saying.
I was like 19. I almost died with that shit.
Bro, I drank. This is the first time I drank it, and I'll never drink it again. You know why? Because crack and coke addicts won't even drink this shit. So why the fuck should I?
Yeah, there you go. Now you know.
It's like it's just too powerful, man. It's just nothing but alcohol, like pure fucking alcohol. Good lordy.
I've never blacked out in my life before, but Saturday morning.
I've been there, and it's not a fucking pleasant feeling.
When you wake up confused, bro, is the worst feeling in the world, and I don't know. Shot, cheers, salute.
Yeah, you don't remember? Oof.
I'll never do that shit again, dude.
Cheers, brother Usa. I'm glad you're feeling better, brother. Yeah, my bro told me that everything that happened, you know.
Yeah,
I'm glad you're doing good, bro.
Hey man, an IV and some dirty 30. I'm not gonna miss dirty 30, but Everclear, I'll never drink Everclear again. Hold on, give me 1 quick second. I will never drink Everclear again. I'm telling my fiance because she's the one that bought it. I'll never drink that shit again, right, Mikey?
Hey, how about
Never again.
I'll take it again. It was good.
How about
Never
some
No.
You don't need that garbage.
No, I thought it was
Maybe some Royal Crown. Or is it Crown Royal?
Crown Royal. Yeah. Well, let's hop on in. Well, we're on NXT right now, right? Let's we had
Dominic versus Dragon Lee.
Dom versus Dragon Lee. We had brother Uncle Ray showing up on the show this past Tuesday night too, man. Oh shit. The one thing about NXT this past Tuesday that I was tripping out about, and I don't understand why they booked it this way. You can disagree or agree.
Okay.
I don't understand why Tyler Bate won the fake NXT Heritage Cup from Noam Dar.
Kill that.
You know what I mean?
That who again?
That Tyler Bate had won the fake NXT.
What was the whole deal with that? So when the hell did he lose it anyways?
Noam Dar lost it the week prior to Frazier.
Nathan Frazier. But what was the whole deal with
I don't know. That's why I'm like
trophy. I don't know. It just looks stupid unless it was some stuff that didn't even air.
It was dumb. And here's the thing. Here's the dumb part about it, right? Tyler Bate picks up the dub on Noam Dar. However, now Noam Dar has a shot at the real Heritage Cup against Nathan
That's
Frazier.
what I'm saying.
Wouldn't it be Tyler Bate be the one that gets
this thing backstage? Yeah, and Tyler Bates, Noam Dar saying, "Oh well, I want the fake trophy back," and this and that, and I don't know. Just
man, stupid. Like, you know what I mean? Like, come on, man, Uncle Sean, what are you doing in NXT, man? Like,
you know what? I gotta say, it's a big L, man, for real. Like, the only thing that was done, and it was gonna happen either way, was Carmelo.
For number 30, dog. For number 30.
30.
Like Dirty Dom when he beat Dragon Lee, motherfuckers.
You know what's the best part of NXT?
Oh, good.
You know what's the best part of NXT? We had Mommy.
Bless me. But yeah, we had Mommy.
We had fucking tequila shots.
Getting Dirty Dom that victory.
There. Oh. But NXT. Let's hop into AEW. First of all, Tony Khan and AEW are the secondary promotion. Let me just say that out loud right now.
Thank you, sir.
Tony Khan and AEW are the secondary promotion, no matter what anybody says, until they reach the level of fucking.
Those are facts, bro. Come on, we're talking about back to the prime time wrestling days that McMahon owned, back to fucking WWF Raw when it first aired. I mean, we're talking about history, historic moments. We had the best wrestlers of all time, and this fucking brand, bro. WWE, bro. WWF. The best have came, the best have gone, but like it started with guys like, you know, Hulk Hogan. Yeah, guys like Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart. I mean, man, there's so many good fucking people. Razor Ramon. Like, man, there's
definitely has that history, bro.
Yeah, Macho Man Randy Savage, Ultimate Warrior. Like, come on, bro. You gotta honk.
Macho Man.
Types, bro. Jim Duggan. Everybody from WCW that worked
USA.
Bro, like it's terrible that. Nah, you know it's not even terrible. You know what Triple H said? You can justify it. Like he said, like Cody Rhodes didn't dream of being the face or the champion of a secondary promotion, and Tony Khan said we're not the secondary promotion in all these markets. I'm like, buddy. Unless you're going head-to-head with WWE on Monday nights at 8 p.m. and Friday nights at 8 p.m., you'll never be able to justify any of your statements that you make about AEW winning this war or winning that war. Like, bro, you can't put your A show Dynamite against NXT, WWE's third brand show, and claim it as a dub. Unless Dynamite goes head to head with Monday Night Raw or Friday Night SmackDown and wins that viewership and that what do they call it? The 18 to 40 demographic. Unless they win the demo and in those time frames, you can't claim yourself as a primary promotion. It's always.
Can I say one thing?
Please.
Collision. You cannot compete with SummerSlam.
I don't know why they did.
I don't know. I don't understand that, but you're talking about something, and I just had to just say, like, damn, those shows on Saturday, it sucks, bro.
You know, like, and JS, we can reference, dude. We talked about this when Collision first was announced that they're going to go Saturdays. Like, it's a risk because that's when a lot of wrestling promotions, UFC.
Yeah, UFC, a lot of pay-per-views, bro, on a
college
Saturday.
Football coming up, bro. Like,
yeah.
Saturday nights is their prime time. Like, that's a dumb move financially.
They should have done it on Thursday. Like, nobody does anything on Thursday. Make Thursday happen. They could have made something happen.
But no one watches Impact like that, bro. They could dominate the Thursday night.
Thursday. Market. Yeah, you're right. Nobody watches it. But Thursday, maybe Friday, compete with SmackDown at least.
It's
but
cool
they're trying to avoid it.
It's good. It's good to see the POEs of WBE on Saturdays because I'm all for that. But at the same time, like when I enjoy a Saturday on the weekend off, like I'm not thinking about wrestling really. Like I mean, I love wrestling
unless it's a pay-per-view, but
unless it's a pay-per-view.
I'm just talking about before that WWE had POEs on Saturdays. I'm just saying as in general. I never thought of wrestling on a Saturday. Like you're thinking about other things, whatever. Like, yeah, of course, wrestling is cool, whatever. But like, you know, there's times where we just party and get fucked up, or just chill, or do what we got to do, just relax on the Saturday. But I'm not thinking about wrestling. Why do we have a show every Saturday on Saturday? Like, and especially like on a night. Come on, bro. They're
trying to do Saturday night prime time.
Yeah, why did they do remember WCW had a Saturday morning show? That was smart because they had it was Saturday morning. So
because you know what? At that time, kids are waking up on their day off from school, eating cereal.
There you go.
Nobody's at work.
Adults be doing the same shit at this time too. Getting ready for work. I mean, that could have been something people could look forward to on a Saturday, but on a night, come on, bro. Everybody's getting fucked up. Bro. Everybody's trying to watch a UFC fight. Nobody give a fuck about wrestling show.
I hate Sundays. Sunday pay-per-views. No more Sunday pay-per-views.
No more Sunday pay-per-views.
Unless it's a pay-per-view on Saturday.
And it's like, better, you know what? The no Sunday.
Keep it on a Saturday. Perfect. I love how
it gives the talent. You know what I mean? Like. They got to go through the hustle and bustle of doing that Saturday night PLE. Then they have Sunday, a time to relax and get to the next town for the Monday night. It's perfect.
And it's not like where, you know, WWE is pushing these Saturdays. It's just like one time out of the month. I mean, it's like, I don't know. I enjoy it.
No, you're right.
WWE because it makes it a big fucking deal. Because, you know, you watch that and then you get the party started after that. But, you know, for AEW to have a
think about it, guys.
Kind of thing on a
I know you guys were thinking about, oh man, I wish it was on a Saturday. Guess what happened? Boom, pay-per-views are on a Saturday.
Yeah,
just like that.
Yeah, that's a cool show.
And because people have to work the next fucking day. It's just, man, it sucks because people want to drink, have a good fucking time. Saturdays are always going to be good.
I was telling Oos a little. I don't know if I told him, but I was basically like, I got things going on. Like sometimes I like to get a late workout on if it's a Saturday or if I go out, you know, I like to pregame it. I'm not thinking about watching a show constantly every Saturday. Like I literally forgot this week. I didn't even watch shit. I only got to catch the 6-man tag at the main event. So that's what I'm saying. That's how forgettable it is. Just like how forgettable it is to watch Rampage. It's the same shit, man, with Rampage.
That's why it's hard, man. But like AEW made it hard on themselves to try and compete with the Saturday night market.
And it's a good thing we don't talk too much about AEW, but one thing for sure, man. I don't know if we want to move it on to Dynamite.
No, we're talking Dynamite right now. I mean,
can we put the theme song first?
The Dynamite theme song.
Yeah, please.
Oh, we're talking about Dynamite, man. Jack Perry versus RVD.
What is it?
I gotta say that.
No, not the. My bad. We're gonna be talking about Collision. Oh shit!
Yeah, I like the. I hate that damn theme song. That sounds whack.
That Collision song sounds cool. My bad. I got confused.
Song, yeah. Saturday night. Oh yeah, man. Hell yeah. I would always rock that one too, and that's actually Jericho's theme whenever he would go live on Saturdays.
Yep.
Hey, who knows? But yeah, remember King? I was telling you that's the only reason that I started doing the live for Saturday night because of Jericho, because he was going live every Saturday for that.
Well, it was a different track. It wasn't that track. It was a Saturday night.
I would use that song all the time too. Like not all the time, but I would use it because I had Saturday with it. So I ain't talking about with it either.
That.
But hey, if Wednesday night, did you guys have any highlights from that? From Dynamite?
All I gotta say is that part where everybody left Jericho hanging, and when Daniel Garcia was doing the little to Jericho, bro, he fucking killed that part, bro. Fuck.
Oops. Why did that happen? Say it.
Huh?
Why did that happen?
The dance or everyone leaving the JAS?
Yeah, say it, man. You know.
The dance?
Yeah.
Why did it happen?
Why did it happen?
I can't explain why it happened. All I'm gonna say is I'm glad it fucking happened. Because that fucking
but it was a distraction from Chris Jericho. Come on, man.
The success that came from was fucking Danny Garcia. That was the only good thing that came from it.
I'm not gonna lie. I love the fact that Chris Jericho can continue to get himself in the main spotlight of a certain promotion in AEW. I can tell you right now, if Jericho was in WWE, he's nowhere near the limelight that the WWE stars are right now. Yeah, it'd probably be cool because we got Jericho coming back from a expedition into New Japan and AEW. It's gonna be cool, but after a while, it's gonna fizzle out. Like Jericho's having as much fun as he is right now, but
I want to see him back.
I do, but fuck.
I wish he comes back to WWE before he retires.
To me, I wouldn't say it's a priority.
We know he is. He's a Vince guy through and through. No matter how much he's gonna sit there and say,
"Yeah, he did his own thing for a while. Come back to WWE, and
he will."
Just like Cody Rhodes.
I like what he's doing from AEW, but honestly, like I just don't think of that guy. I mean, I love to play the video game with him. You know, it's badass to see him on the game and stuff. But
yeah, he's trash right now. But Jericho back in WWE,
it's not somebody I'm begging for or looking forward to.
But if he was back, you'll definitely be cheering for him.
Like the cool shit that happened recently.
If he came back right now, it'd be a shock factor, dog. Most def.
Could it happen?
Yep. But do you guys want to hop into SmackDown?
Yeah, let's go into SmackDown. But I was just gonna mention that guy from NWA.
Yeah.
Yep. Nick Aldis is live backstage now.
You know that's a bigger deal than Jericho coming back to WWE, honestly, because man, that's somebody that fans were hoping for a good while. So I know he's coming back as a producer, and getting here as a producer, but I mean anything can happen. He can have a fucking run in WWE if he wanted to.
Anything can happen. The best thing about WWE and these producers is they've got a lot of producers who have made their names outside of WWE that if they chose to go the route where, hey, let's throw you in the ring right now, it's going to get a shock factor. They have guys like Abyss. They've got guys like P.D. Williams.
And Bobby Roode is the most recent.
Got Bobby Roode. They've got Nick Aldis, who's now in the backstage area.
That's what I'm saying. That's the
Bobby Roode. What happened, man?
That's the whole TNA and NWA and all one with TNA and it's kind of mind blowing.
They didn't know how to use them. Bobby Roode is the fucking man in the indie wrestling, folks.
That's the sad thing is that they didn't know how to utilize them. But now that they do have them and they can utilize them in a way, mind you, NXT Bobby Roode was fucking amazing.
Oh,
the entrance, the in-ring, the glamour.
I'm pretty sure Bobby Roode would have told you too if he was going to come back to WWE and waste his 2-3 years he had there. He would have just stayed at NXT for sure.
Yeah. SmackDown, we had opening up the show, we had Charlotte Flair and Asuka in a no contest. Probably the smart way. We don't want either one to be buried as a less dominant talent, because you've got Asuka, who's the former WWE or SmackDown Women's Champion.
Yeah, and that was true because it had time for Toxic Attraction. I mean, not Toxic Attraction. Damage Control to get in there. So, it kind of makes it cool because Shirai came out and Becky came out. I mean, Bailey came out, and it's just crazy because these two chicks, Dakota Kai and Bailey, are both injured, and for them to keep doing what they're doing it's for and that's a Vince move. You already know 100% that's a Vince move because he would never. Oh yeah, I don't want to eat my words because he did.
No, keep it going. Say it, bro. Say it. The fuck?
Oh, he would never put people that were kind of injured on TV, but Triple H has been putting people that are injured still on TV, and I think that's really relevant, right? Cool because it keeps you relevant. And it's always good for a good surprise when you're really injured, or if they just need to take.
If they need to take a couple weeks off, whatever. It's always good to build up something.
Yeah,
and it leads off.
I feel like we're not even getting returns anymore as they were. Right, they're popping big time a couple years ago, but I don't think we even reached a full year of Triple H. It comes in November. But after that, we'll see if we'll get some crazy ass returns or something happening because I feel it's been low for a while.
100% agree, and I'm glad, honestly, that Triple H does this kind of. He sort of does this thing where he continues to keep the injured talent on screen to keep them relevant, right?
Yeah,
because it keeps the crowd engaged and remembering.
Because how one of these youngins get injured and they're away from TV.
I heard a rumor, and it's a big rumor.
We're getting
Triple H.
We're getting there. We're almost there to wrestling news.
Alrighty.
So just hold. Oh, you're if you're gonna forget, you should just say it now.
I was gonna say about Triple H not being the guy we know in charge right now.
Well, I mean, he was kind of left off the new board of directors for TKO, which is the new integrated company with UFC and WWE under the Endeavor parent company. However, it is kind of shitty that he's not going to be in the board of directors who's going to be able to call the shots for WWE on their.
That's what I heard, man. So my bad if I brought it up. I thought you guys were talking about that.
All I heard was Khan and Vince on that to begin with.
It's a Vince thing, man. It's a Vince thing, and
no, but you know what I'm saying? Because they already had their WWE guys, and it was supposed to be.
Triple H, fucking Vince is back in business.
Vince is back in business, 100%. He's the one calling the shots. He's the one having the final say, and it's shitty. My only hope, and it's so shitty that I'm thinking like this, is say Vince is ultimately taken out of the picture. Use your imagination. You know what I'm saying? If that's the only way that he's gonna absolutely.
I think he's taking over right now because he already knows, man. He's already in his last fucking weeks.
His clock is ticking, man. If this is really a Vince move. I don't know when it's happening, but they're talking about cuts. So,
wait.
And this was already months ago. So I haven't seen any cuts. So
I haven't seen any either.
That just shows that Vince ain't
well, he already cut the wrestlers he needed to cut, and he has the money that he needs to.
Who did he cut though?
He cut a couple wrestlers back in the day, and
no, I'm talking about right now.
He hasn't got nothing.
If you know who's fully in charge, or maybe in the future, maybe we'll get that cut release and all the guys he wanted to cut. But until then, you could say that Vince is truly in charge of everything, but we're talking about creative too. I feel like Triple
Well,
H is highly involved in creative.
everything right now is under.
Yeah, I just heard he got let go. That's why I don't know if Oos heard that or you heard that. Because I don't know. I thought he was the main man in being the leader in the creative fucking side, and I guess he got let go from that.
He got let go, man. I mean, now it's really under Triple H's jurisdiction now. What happens on screen, what we see on our TVs, but ultimately, once everything kind of gets to the full swing of the final sale of WWE, I think Endeavor finally makes their move and starts implementing their own people to do their own things, which is what we all fear, right? Like, because Triple H is doing a great job running WWE from the ground up.
Oh, months. He did a great job all these months, and then they just dropped him right now.
This is all true. I just hope if Triple H wants to take this to his own shit, man, do something on his own, he can. If he's real passionate about doing that, like
he's doing it with NXT.
This guy has been doing a great fucking job.
Yes, he did it. We seen it NXT Black and Gold for the years that they were running dominant in the wrestling market.
Man.
Nobody touched
Shawn Michaels. That's a true brother to Triple H, bro. Because Shawn Michaels, man, they have the same mindset.
Yeah,
and trying to fucking create something new.
They wanted to create their own show, like just say fuck Vince, whatever. He's gonna be this way. Hey, well, at least Triple H has his millions, man.
Triple H and Shawn Michaels, they have,
and you know what?
They have that vision. That's exactly what we can say.
Because they can completely do whatever the fuck they want. I'll watch a DX show. Let's fucking go.
The only thing I fear for NXT is if they implement guys like Michael P.S. Hayes and Bruce Pritchard, who have that main like. The one thing I like about NXT, or I did like, is that they're so different from what the main roster was doing. They were bringing in these guys from the indies. They were bringing in these guys from all over, and these non-signed talent.
That's why NXT
putting
was so
them into
good.
their show.
It was like college basketball, like Triple H said, and it was true. Like it was like college basketball, college football, and it was that back then. But now that it's kind of the thing where, it's just basically WWE's tool to get fucking young guys over to their main roster as a training.
It's introducing the new talent to the peeps.
It's just it went down big time. So
I got to piss real quick, fellas. I'll be right back.
Yeah. But hey, King, that's why I don't really blame Sean because he's barely getting introduced with all this shit, but yeah, that's why I don't blame him too much because look at the talent. Like, they're all fucking young, man.
And the youngest
Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Sean.
Yeah.
Let's appreciate Shawn Michaels, man. Come on. This dude was a fucking wrestler. His documentary was awesome, man. He got into drugs. He got into some bullshit, but he came out all that crap, and right now he's promoting more fucking shit right now.
I'm just talking about wrestling right now in general, and to have that guy in charge.
Well, yeah, for sure.
It could be better. That's all I'm saying. It could be better. So that's what I'm saying.
Shut us a fucking Shawn Michaels.
It's not truly his fault because there's a lot of young ass wrestlers. And it's just gonna keep getting like that. And WWE, as soon as they see a good thing in them, they're gonna keep taking them. So
whoever. Yeah, I just mentioned the documentary because I watched his documentary not too long ago. It was just Shawn Michaels, straight from San Antonio.
Hey,
born a wrestler.
I don't know if you know.
Always a wrestler.
I don't know if you know.
Even though he's controlling a fucking a new.
I don't know if you know this, bro. But when I was fucking 20, approaching 21, I would watch those fucking even before that, but to really enjoy those.
Oh yeah, man. I remember that.
I watched.
Yeah, you would always tell me, "Hey, watch that Randy Orton one." I was just like, yeah. But when I watch them, yeah, man, I love those fucking documentaries. It's just, I saw that recently. Yeah, recently I saw that fucking Cody Rhodes documentary. It's just, right away, it kind of I could relate with that guy. It's just we lost our dad too. and our dad definitely meant a lot to us. So
Yeah.
shout out to Cody Rhodes. And
that's why it's a great story.
Yeah, for real, man.
Story
That's a
is
great
bad,
fucking story.
man.
So shout out to Cody Rhodes.
When he does win that title, you already know. Dusty's good. Oh, he's always there, but Dusty, he's gonna be there that moment, honestly, because that's gonna be such a big moment, and for him to earn it at a professional level, especially WWE, something that's like the NBA, the NFL, the you know what I mean. That's the main thing for him to win that world title, man. It's gonna be fucking awesome, man. It's just I love what they're doing right now with Triple H and waiting it off. I mean, he could have already won it. So it could have been a Vince McMahon move, like, oh, let him just win it. But no, I love the hard times. I love that whole thing that Dusty said. I love that it's a relationship thing where like they had it like that. Like this is how they're making it. This is a story, and we'll see when it ends.
Yeah,
Cheers to that. That was a good doc. That was a good doc.
Yeah.
Cheers on Peacock.
Oh man, so good. I recommend that documentary so much. Even if you pay that $5 a month, or I think it's $6.
Peacock has
$6 right now.
bro. Hey, JSCO. Peacock has all the wrestling matches, all the documentaries,
Hey, okay,
everything with WWE.
Year on that fucking thing, man. Because
It's worth it. I mean, it's cheap right now, and you get everything on that fucking app. Oh,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm glad that I got the cheap deal for now, because man, it went up big time for the new subscribers.
ooh, get that dope food.
Well, you know what? Let me get into SmackDown a little bit because I know there's a lot to talk about.
Get into
So
that
we're gonna get
SmackDown.
into the AJ Styles versus Karrion Kross. Man, these guys had a great fucking match. It was just cool because at moments I thought that Karrion Kross was gonna win. This is an NXT match, big time. I could just see it from the start, like all these spots, all this cool shit, man. And then for them to end it this way, to end it that way, yeah, AJ Styles getting that victory. We got to see, what's your name? Fucking Mia Yim and Karrion Kross's girl trying to get her name over Scarlett.
Scarlett, yeah, and that chick, yeah, for sure, man.
Mia Yim threw it through the
I already
table.
know that. That's gonna be a good match.
Oh yeah, and so it was cool how they ended it. A bunch of high spots. I think even fucking Karrion Kross hit his special move. That I don't know what they call
Brother
it.
Oos is here. SmackDown.
That finisher, bro.
SmackDown, baby.
That Karrion Kross has. I thought he had one after that, but no, fucking AJ Styles landed it with that fucking what do you call that move too? I forgot about that one. Mashimaku's move. That's how he ended that match. Hey yo, Oos, you saw that match as well.
Which match is that, brother?
That Karrion Kross versus AJ Styles on SmackDown.
I did, and I'm glad. I'm glad that
it was so good, bro.
The crazy part about that match is we're talking about two guys who made their names on the fucking indies, dog.
Oh yeah.
Damn, dog. I'm glad that Triple H is giving these opportunities to guys like
and such a long match too, bro. It was like 30 something minutes, bro.
It was. They gave him a large time slot for that match, but they deserved it.
Karrion Kross got their shit in. I'm telling you, like even the women got their shit in.
Yep. The one part about SmackDown that I'm so happy for is that my man Rey Mysterio is a fucking new United States champion, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Rey Mysterio going over on Austin Theory, but then this leaves us with the question, like, where does Austin Theory go from here, right? Like
Oh yeah, that's what me and King Resco were talking about too, man. Where do they go from here? And you know what? You discuss that right now because I gotta take a piss.
Yep. Hey, Resco, man, we talk about Austin Theory, a guy who's literally built and bred from promotions like Evolve and the Indies, who kind of culminated himself to being a WWE guy. Like, had it not been for Gabe Sapolsky giving into the deal where WWE would take over Evolve, Triple H would never have Austin Theory on his radar. But now he is, and if we're talking about a guy who's Gabe Sapolsky, he was the owner of Evolve, where Austin Theory was when WWE purchased Evolve Wrestling. Now, if we talk about it, a guy like Austin Theory, who's in his 20s, who's molded into the guy that he looks, reminds us of a guy like John Cena, who was the prototype from OVW.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He's kind of in that position where he has potential to break out to be a face of WWE, but it's all up to him, dude, where his character goes in his character development. This past weekend, he's been posting stuff from his Evolve documentary about, like my name's Austin Theory, and this wrestling's been my dream and whatnot. And quite frankly, it's true. I'm hoping to see nothing but positive and evolve. No pun intended, but evolution of Austin Theory. What are your thoughts?
Austin Theory, yeah, he's good, but I can't believe he lost the title to. You already know who he lost a title to.
Rey Mysterio.
Rey Mysterio. LWO.
And it's good. I'm glad that the LWO is getting some kind of legitimacy, even if it's with a mid-card.
Isn't it crazy that he won it like that?
It is. You know what it tells me? It tells me that the injury that he had against Santos Escobar was definitely a shoot injury. And that Rey was supposed to win that match, meaning that Rey should have went over Austin Theory either at SummerSlam or the week leading up to it. But the fact that they put the title on Rey now shows that the vision was always to be Rey Mysterio. Now, I'm glad.
Is he injured? That's the question. Is fucking
Escobar injured? Really?
I don't
Escobar really injured, or is fucking the main champ injured? Why did he give up that title so fast? Theory, what happened there?
I think, in my perspective, I think that WWE obviously always wanted some kind of legitimacy to be towards the LWO, but there was no way to do that with Roman as the world champion. Like, they're not going to give that world championship to either Santos or Rey Mysterio, or Carlito, for that fact, who supposedly is signed back with WWE to come back to the LWO. But there's no way any of those guys are going to take out Roman, and it's not like they don't deserve it. It's just right now, it's just not the time to take it off Roman. But I'm glad that they're giving some kind of legitimacy to the LWO, because that faction is fucking awesome, dude. You've got Legado del Fantasma, Rey Mysterio, what's her name, Zelina Vega, and an impending Rey Mysterio, Carlito. That faction
for sure.
is fucking crazy, dude.
That's good, man. I'm surprised that he won the title, but I'm actually glad that he did it. It's just Theory was a boring ass wrestler.
He is.
Like, I didn't see anything new, and I'm glad Jay Esco said what he said. It's just like, come on, man. That dude's not even fucking entertaining.
Yeah, he's boring.
He's not.
Fuck,
There's
man.
no character development
now,
to his.
It's just like you don't want to see that right now. Like, guys, yeah, I know you're trying to do the growing stuff for the young man, but there's nothing that's just start him up from just doing bullshit, do stuff backstage. I don't know, get him over somehow. You can do events.
Right.
One thing I was gonna bring up also too. Oh, before that, LA Knight beating Uncle Phil.
Bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Had to throw that in there.
Uncle Phil.
Had to throw it in there, but the whole thing with Theory and Santos and Rey and all that, I was feeling like it was gonna be some kind of heel turn from Santos, maybe bringing back his old theme, Legado. But I don't know. I think this is just LWO thing. You need some gold in that faction, and I'm glad they got some gold right now. So we'll give a cheers to that for sure. I'll give a cheers to that.
Yep. Cheers to that, brother. Let's talk about the main story that happened on SmackDown.
Yep. Let's talk about the
Jay
bloodline.
Uso has quit
So much to
the
talk about here.
Bloodline, SmackDown, and WWE in total. And
Yeah.
WWE,
Yeah.
they've taken it as far as moving Jay Uso to the
Or NXT.
alumni page of the WWE website, which is crazy, right?
Oh, that's fucking cool. That's why. Oh, hey King, my bad. I forgot to tell you that they did that for a reason. That's how dramatic WWE is. That he left WWE, so that's probably why you thought the whole trending thing or whatever, right? So that's what happened. It's just that they showed it on the WWE website that he was an Endeavor. You're right, Oos. And that's one thing that it's gonna happen, bro. He's gonna just show up on Raw. He's gonna be a Raw superstar from now on. It'll be stupid to put him on NXT. That's a lot of hype too. That would be badass to show him on NXT, but for right now, I just see him on Raw as
either on Raw,
singles wrestler, man. I mean,
but you know
what more can you do with the tag team, man? And that was fucking cool, man. The best spot, man, from the whole fucking thing that they did in that ring, all the cool promos, the whole spots, everything they did, man, was when Jimmy came fucking like all hugs to fucking Jay and to get a
super kick,
bro. That was so badass, man. It was some CM Punk bullshit. That was some CM Punk shit because he hopped off the rail. He went with the fans, said, "You know what? I'm done with WWE. Whatever."
What you just said in terms of the future of Jay Uso, I'm thinking of like every other scenario possible, and there's none other that makes sense. Maybe they move Jay Uso to Raw, like you said, and I think that's the most visible thing happening because
come on, you're gonna have him as a single star. Bro, the one that blew up from this whole bloodline shit, even since Roman, because Roman, it made him a top fucking guy, like legitimate fucking guy to be the man. It made him. It just shows
automatic.
But from this whole bloodline thing, besides Solo, man, Jay Uso is the main event guy, man. That's main event Jay, bro. And if you put him on Raw as a single superstar, oh man, I'm telling you, man, the fans are gonna get behind them. That's why I knew that he didn't have a chance at the title, but now he has a chance at those titles. He has a chance with fucking Seth. You know what I mean? Like this guy, I already see him as a solid singles wrestler. And the cool thing with Jimmy is he could still be with the bloodline, or he could do his own thing. I mean, there you go. It's the best separation.
Yep, automatic.
I'm glad we talked about that.
It's so great to see that everything is kind of like culminating into
Usos. It's on trending on Google.
A lot of people
trending on Google that Jay Uso is officially out of WWE.
Kayfabe
wasn't real. It's real now, brother. I'll tell you that right now.
Me and my friend think alike, bro. I'll call him my best friend, bro. My best friend, bro. Me and him think alike. Yep. So when it's true what he said. When you hear of Jey Uso versus Roman, it's a cheap match. You could have easily had a fucking like last year with John Cena or whatever the hell. Now I get it. It's because, man, you make him as over as you can because he main event in SummerSlam, and now you see Jay as a big fucking star and a big deal.
Now you see Jey Uso as a big deal.
There you go. And then you see him on Raw as a single star. Oh man! And you knew that.
That's how you eventually book.
He's over.
That's how you eventually book Jay versus Jimmy at WrestleMania.
Hey, that's why I say this is like a CM Punk thing. It reminds me of fucking Money in the Bank. Like the fans are gonna go crazy because you're gonna be like, oh shit, Jay's here. Isn't he supposed to be a AEW or Impact or something?
Yep.
You know what I mean? But man, it's cool, man. It builds up to hype. This is something cool that it's gonna be unraveling on these past weeks. But
it's gonna be even crazier because there's so much character development that can happen between now and WrestleMania. So, but you know what? All in all, SmackDown was a great episode. Let's hop right into our moment of the week. Starting with
real quick. I know we're passing big time. We're already past the time, but I just wanted to bring up one thing with Edge and Sheamus. How awkward?
Oh,
how
shit.
awkward was it, King? He tells me it's awkward. Let's bring up that.
It was awkward.
It's because King doesn't have too much wrestling news bruising time. But let's hear what King had to say because he's.
Oh yeah,
told
no,
me- so
bro, we have as much time as needed, bro. Resco, what's up?
So I started watching that bullshit, and it just I didn't even know what the hell was happening. It was just something really awkward where they're just fucking talking shit about the clips that they posted for that Raw. I don't know if you guys saw that, but it was just a bike injury.
Right.
I don't know if we're talking about the same thing, but Edge just fucking falling on the bike. Good Lord. Are we talking about Sheamus and fucking Edge?
I'm glad, you know what? It's weird because I'm glad that it's gonna be Sheamus, a guy who's never faced Edge for his Toronto return this Friday.
But the whole fucking segment right there was fucking garbage.
It seemed off-putting and garbage. You're right.
Yeah, for real. It just seemed like I don't know. To me, it didn't even fucking make any sense.
Not at all.
I don't know how you guys feel. It's just man. I know them Jersey boys should feel how we feeling right now.
Yeah, that promo, I gotta say, it was. I felt like Triple H trusted them, and he was like, "Oh, these guys are veterans; they know what they're doing." And
but still, you can't
like
really
when you unplan things, and I don't know. I don't know. It just I mean, I agree with King.
It just seemed a little too forced. And we didn't even know that there's beef between Sheamus and fucking Edge.
Well, there's no beef. It's just they do want to wrestle each other. But the thing is, like I know they're talking about clips and this and that, but
you can't like Resco said, man. Like you can't. Like it's weird that they give me like, these veterans are saying like oh yeah, they know what they're doing. They're old timers, but we can't give the benefit of the doubt because we look at some of the old timers who had spotlight like that and they fucked it up. Like
it's the same kind of shit. Like, and this is stuff that you would see on AEW. Honestly, like this is a segment that you probably could see on AEW.
Like, honestly, I mean, right?
How big was that fucking pop where Edge came out? I didn't even know.
Exactly. Thank you for saying that.
Another thing, y'all were there for that too, you assholes. I'm so jealous.
No, fucking Edge came out and it was a big pop because he was in his hometown, but he was fucking talking shit about fucking Sheamus, that red-headed motherfucking
but there's no build-up.
Yeah, it was badass because it was a big shock. So that was badass, obviously for the whole show, the ratings and all that. But that whole segment with Sheamus, it could have been a little bit better. And like, it didn't have to go that route. Like, man, they could have just built it up with their match. Like, I agree with King Rescue about the whole clips and stuff, but I mean, they could have just built to their match, and I mean, that's what happens. Exactly what he said. When you put talent doing their own thing instead of writers, because sometimes the writing is pretty good. Like it's always throwback. It's always good. But I kind of get that for sure.
Automatic, man. But yeah, hey, what's let's get right into our wrestling moment of the week, brother. What's yours, JSco?
Oh man, you know what? I'm gonna let, since King was talking all this stuff, I'm gonna let King get on the moment of the week. What do you think, King? What was your moment of the week, dog?
Moment of the week. Wow. Shit, I feel privileged right now.
Oh, there you go.
This is that 30-30.
30-30.
This is that 30-30.
Oh, yeah, this is a fucking 30 episode of Wrestling News and Brews. You right about that?
Oh,
Jesus.
shout out to Cody Rhodes.
Uh-huh.
That match, I don't even think it needed to happen, but just to do it on that Monday Night Raw tonight, wow. Whoa.
My moment of the week is a tie between Jay kicking everybody in the bloodline. You know, he was just like, fuck WWE, I'm out. That one's pretty good. But second runner up, and it should have been the first,
Oh, my fault.
was AEW with what you McCollum's RVD versus Jungle Boy. I felt like that was a fucking great match for what it was, and I'm glad to see RVD in shape. And I feel like he's gonna have one last WWE run in him because man, that
He
match
is. He's already
and just
slated
hear
for
his
the WrestleMania
instruments
40
and the whole
exclusive.
pop and everything, man, it was awesome.
Nice. My moment of the week definitely has to go to Rey Mysterio winning that U.S. title, man.
Oh man, that was so badass.
So happy that he's got the legitimacy to his name and
Thank you for saying that. I was definitely going to say that too.
Triple H, man,
they're
that was
definitely
badass.
giving us a little bit more legitimacy to that LWO
And
brand.
adds up to his Hall of Fame, right? Damn.
Adds more, right? He's a WWE Hall of Famer, which is rare when a Hall of Famer wins another title after they've been inducted. He's one of the only ones who's done it. So
yeah,
by all means, give him that fucking.
Show us a Rey Mysterio.
Roses, like you like to say.
Yes, sir. Now we're moving on to our wrestling news of the week. JS, what we got?
I got 4 little items, maybe even 5. Nah, like 4, I think. I'll run them back. I'll run them by quick. You know how Oos Juice had mentioned the Fatal 4-Way to begin this whole wrestling news edition of that episode 30. He had mentioned about that Fatal 4-Way, right? Well, the thing is that that Fatal 4-Way was produced by Jason Jordan, and he also produced that LA Knight segment. So man, that was pretty fucking cool. That's why I felt like LA Knight was off a little bit. Remember we were talking about that? I felt it was a little off because I mean it just happened that day. So I mean Jason Jordan, that's solid right there, bro. Fatal 4-Way match, named number 1 contender, and we got Chad Gable out of that, and the LA Knight segment that was fucking cool. The second one is I think we all know this one. Like it just recently came out was with Bray Wyatt that he was going through that life-threatening thing. You know, his health, his wrestling career, whatever it was. It's unknown, but yeah, I think we all knew about that one and why he's coming back too. So yeah, he was going through all that shit. Yeah, I think everybody remember that one. And at a recent, I must have been drunk when I posted this one, but I put recent AEW show that Dynamite, right, where Jericho and the whole JAS segment. You know how they have that short arena already as it is. Other side was completely empty. There is probably like maybe like 20 people on that side. Like literally, like there's a picture. I think I put it on Wrestling News. I'm not talking shit, but I'm just saying, like, this is your weekly Raw Dynamite, and you're getting not even the other side. This is NXT level, bro. Look at Raw, and they want to fucking say that what's the secondary show? Or there you have it. I got a couple more. Rikishi was spotting his return on Payback. The fans were all laughing about that shit because I don't know what spoiled it, but they had something with Rikishi on Payback on the
eventually I think he's gonna have to make his way into the storyline.
Yeah, so if you see Rikishi on Payback, don't tell me I told you already. And
hey, you heard it here first, folks.
You heard it here. Last one right here, folks. CM Punk taking another shot at Hangman after Collision, bro. Where he was all like saying, good. All your fucking figures are hanging.
Fuck Hangman Page and fuck the Elite. No, I'm just joking.
Bro, why
this? CM Punk.
Yeah, why this, bro? Come on. It's just like unnecessary. I know you call it your show Collision, but at the same time, you don't have to be a fucking dick. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what's happening. Maybe it's an inside joke. I don't fucking know.
Maybe it is. My wrestling news this week is that Edge's trainer Ron Hutchinson says that his SmackDown match this Friday is going to be his last in-ring match for WWE. And mind you, we've heard Edge say that he's going to end his career in Toronto. Now, I don't think.
Thank you.
Half of me says, yeah, it's true. But another half of me says, with reports of Christian meeting up with WWE executives over the last few weeks in Orlando, something tells me that Edge doesn't finish his match until he faces Christian, maybe at a
fucking go.
Now, although it's been rumors that Christian met up with these guys, there was someone on Twitter who had posted images of Christian meeting up with.
What if it wasn't a dramatic scene too, where he came pissed off and he speared him? You know what I mean? Like, bro, we saw Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy. Imagine Edge and Christian storyline. Oh, dude, that sounds badass.
It's the only logical way to end his career, bro.
Right.
Yep. That's my wrestling news. What about you, Resco?
I think I said it earlier.
Cheers. So basically, we're done here. I don't want to keep this one moving on. I think this is our longest wrestling news and brews of all time. This is 125 right here, folks.
Well, this is number 30, boys.
30. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for tuning in tonight. This is Wrestling News and Brews Dirty 30. Tune in next week Saturday for Dirty 31, where you will not see this title no more, but you'll see the Winged Eagle.
So ladies and gentlemen, Winged Eagle on that one.
Thank you guys for tuning in.
The heck with the blue one.
Yes,
I know
sir.
Roman held it for so long, but I just hate the W. We talked about it.
No more. My name is Ooze Juice. Right next to me is JS Coleman, and right below us is King Resco. Hey, thank you guys for tuning in tonight, man. Tune in next week Saturday and just stay too fucking sweet.
Spike your hair.
And spike your hair, motherfuckers.
Take care.
Oh shit, my mom's here. Oh, mom, sorry. I'm sorry, mom. But you know what? Spike your hair, all right? Spike
Take
your hair.
care.
All right,
Spike
Hey, we should go